Howdy doody, welcome to my channel. Well, I just did you a video and it cut off for some reason. I don't know what happened. So anyway, I'm going to just carry on, but I'm going to tell you what I was going to tell you. I'm really annoyed it cut off. So, Merry Christmas for anyone that's, well, if you celebrate Christmas, not everybody does. So maybe the cards I just chose, angels don't want me to do them because I showed you what I got off my neighbour, and then all of a sudden I went to get cards out past life, and it was literally like someone just turned my video off. So I was going to do you this, so I'm not going to do you them now. So obviously that was a sign from my guides. As you know, I do get orbs in here, and I do get celestial beings and guides. So if you are here, guides, you can't on getting energy for some reason, you can come into our space and protect us during this reading. I won't do the past lives because obviously I was guided not to. And yeah, so my name's Kerry, if you've not been here before. And I'm a psychic intuitive reader. I work directly with the divine. I don't do tarot, I just do angel messages. And I do get downloads and I do get help from the divine to give you a reading. So yeah, what I was telling you before it got turned off, because obviously my son come and we haven't really had much of a relationship for years because I wasn't a great mum and I wasn't. And since I've been doing YouTube, he's been watching some of my videos and he got me this for Christmas. And it's, Dear Mum, tell me about your life. And I'll tell you what, I was really honoured that he did it. So what I do, I have to do this, fill it in about my life, the questions that are on here, and then give it back to him when I'm ready. He said, just do a bit every day, Mum, if you can. And I was like, what, you want to know about my life? And he's like, yeah, it's about all to do with your childhood and like friends and what ambitions you had. And I think now he's a bit more interested because he's a bit older. So you basically, it says, Dear Mum, this book is your chance to share the story of your life in your own words. It's a way for you to reflect on your memories, experiences, and the wisdom you've gathered, creating something that will be treasured by your family for generations. So inside is like, that's what's at the beginning, and then it's just questions. And look, early life. So you've got early life. The next one's family, then it's personal reflections, career and life lessons, personal interests and passions, spirituality and personal growth, challenges, triumphs, reflections on change, fun, light-hearted questions, thoughts of aging and legacy. And then all you do then after that is just, you get questions, look, and then you just write stuff down, like what you want to write. I thought it was a lovely idea, and I said, like, when do you want it back? He was like, just do it whenever, do a bit every day, like personal reflections. Like, what do you feel most grateful for in life? If you could change one thing about your life, what would it be? So it's going to be a bit, I reckon some of it might be a bit upsetting as well, because I didn't have a great life, if you don't know me. And I literally come from poverty, and I did. And I've had to always look after myself, and I never had a mum or dad to run to. My mum and dad were around, but they didn't never help me. I got disowned at a very young age. So, yeah, so it will be a bit upsetting, I think. And my son said, try not to hold back. But some things you don't like to tell your kids, do you? Because you don't really want them, but he wants to know. So I'm going to do it. But, yeah, if you think about doing this for your mum or you hopefully you can get one for your dad, I'm not sure, but yeah, try and have a look for this. I'm sure though, I think these are on Amazon, and then give one to your mum. Doesn't have to be for Christmas, just as a Mother's Day present. But yeah, it's nice. Or buy one yourself for your kids. Just do it for your kids without buying you one. That'd be nice to give them as a gift, wouldn't it? So yeah, so I thought I'd share that with you. Right, so I don't know what I'm guided to do at the moment because I haven't meditated on it because I was asleep and I got woke up. So I was going to do you like, not a karmic read, but a past life one. But the angels were like, no, chop me off. So if we cut off again, I don't know what's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a look. What we got, what I'm drawn to, because I've got so many cards now to choose from. We've got, what are these ones here? So I haven't used these ones yet, I don't think. Wisdom Oracle. I'm going to have a look at these. I'm only going towards these because they're red and because of Christmas. We'll have a look. I have shuffled the cards that I've got in here because they were given to me by a lady on here, Ches. And I did sort them all out. So you might have seen these before on some other tarot programs, because I have seen these on YouTube. I think I have done these for you actually once, because now I'm remembering the card. So we'll have a look. I think I did do these for you once, so forgive me if I forgot. I've got the books. I haven't looked at the book, so we'll see. So I'll just give you a little shuffle. Sorry you can't see the camera, but see the cards. But if I put it on the side, it tends to slip off. So have a good day, guys. And like I always tell you, be positive. I'm only here to help you and guide you and support you as much as I can. And Bill, someone might be called Bill, and be as positive as I can and truthful as I can. There's nothing fake here, guys, and there's not. I try and make it as real as I can. Right, so angels and ancestors, come into our space and choose some cards for the collective reading. Protect us while I'm reading as well. Right, let's see. They are moving, guys. Whoa, we've got one there. These are so nice, these cards. They feel so thick. Chop wood we've got. Number 42. And that's funny because there's buntings in my room. And there's buntings. And that's the first card that's come out. And I've got buntings exactly the same as that along there. So you might be 42, or that number might resonate with you. That looks like, I don't know if that's a broom. It says chopped wood, but it looks like a broom with a ribbon on it. Excuse me, like in a castle. So hopefully these are numbered, because sometimes they're not. Right, so we got 42, because sometimes they don't. Yeah, we are here. That's better, because some of the books, they're not numbered, and it takes me forever, as you know, to find anything. I normally tell you to go and do something. Oh, I just saw leg up. Maybe someone wants to get their leg up, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean, leg up. Get your leg up. That leg over, innit? Not leg up. Get your leg ups moving on, innit? Not leg up, put your leg over. Well, you never know. Why would I said it? Right, so that's not the same as the number. Right, hold on, guys, because that's not the same as the number. So let's go back. I knew this would be like this. That's why I don't like doing the books. So we've not got... Let's have a look. Hold up, guys. Bear with me. I told you before, just go and put the kettle on or something. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. Got it. The books are so confusing. They're never alphabetically done. So the essential meaning of this card is being grounded in everyday experience. So humility it is. So I'll rest that there for you for a minute, guys. So there are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. I thought that was a broom, guys, there. It's like a witch's broom, isn't it? No, it's not. It's like an old-fashioned broom. I thought it was. Right, consider why pruning a tree is the, forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it. This is written very weird. Hold up, guys. Right, the mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goals brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Right, okay, guys, sorry I messed that up. So if this is that's the oracle message, guys. So if this is a relationship message that you wanted to hear, it says nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing. Stare into space, pick up socks, just tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. Then it says, where are we? The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. So take that where you want to like fit it in your life. So maybe you might even be with someone where it has got a bit dull, and maybe you don't do things together, and you think, well, if you do wash up, that I used to do it with not my ex, he wouldn't do nothing, but a couple of blokes I've been with, they used to wash up me, and that's when we'd have a laugh and a joke, have a tea towel fight, maybe splash them with the water, then it'd lead on to other things. But it is, sometimes you don't know each other until you start doing stuff like that. So also it's got prosperity message. Now is the time to take small steps rather than larger leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for your life to aspire to see it manifesting into your reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog, etc. While you're doing all that, spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles into motion. Remain humble and aware of the present. So, as a protection message as well, it says, are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of that chair to make things happen. So you might be procrastinating, like you might just be being too lazy, basically. We're all guilty of that, and we are. So it says you actually have to do something about it. So start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality after you have begun to take the steps. Right, oh, I can never say words like this. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. So basically what it's saying is you might have some chores to do. You might have been letting things go for a little bit. You might be just sitting there in a bit of a dream world. You might even be a bit of a dreamer. And do you know what my son said once? And this is so true. When you say about your dreams or you tell someone, he's like, never tell someone about your dreams, Mum, because you will never do it because you feel like you've done it already. And then I thought that's silly. And then I thought, oh, I do get you. He's like, because your mind believes that you've done it. You go, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then when I said about having a burger van and I kept saying, oh, I'm going to get a burger van. It was like, well, why don't you do it then? Like you keep saying it every year, but you never do it because he said you feel like you've done it because you've said it out loud. So maybe you need to pick up some chores. Maybe you've got stuff to do in the house. Maybe if you come away from keep dreaming about something and do the normal little tasks like it says, then you won't think about it so much and then it will happen naturally. So chop wood. I do like that. Sorry I messed it up, but I've not read this book before and I am dyslexic. So move your focus off your big dream and just attend to the mundane chores. So focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan in your life. So you might have let things go around you. Maybe you might be a bit of a hoarder. That is to do with mental health as well, because it makes you feel safe having stuff around you, and it does. And I know quite a few people that are hoarders, and it's a horrible state to get in. So you'll know if it resonates with you. If you're tidy and you think this isn't me, it might mean cleaning things up in your head and sorting things out and doing a bit of healing. Just put it where it fits, guys. Don't take it literally. But yeah, I do like these cards because they have a lot of explanation for one card as well. But like I said, it's 42 and the door is open. You might need to open your doors, open your windows, air your place out. You might think you need good airing. So we'll get you another card on that and see what we get. I'll tell you what, I do prefer to do different cards. I don't think I have done these cards for you, you know. So let's have a look. See, well, the angels guided me because they chopped off my video. Right, to be fair. So we've got an owl. So an owl is normally someone who's very wise, and there's an owl on the top of her head. Now, you could be a Libra because there's scales in there balancing things out. We've got number 38 as well, guys. And you've also got 4 hands as well. And I can see a lion in the middle of her dress. So you could be a Leo. Now, this is just what I'm getting off the card, so I will read it to you. But you see what you think about that card. Can you see there? Look, you've got the lion's face there. So like I said, you've got the scales there. So it could be something might be weighing out. It could be like justice I'm feeling as well. And I am feeling justice on that. And look at the owl on the top. So you could be the wise owl. You could see a lot more than people think you can. You might also be very multitasked as well. I'm getting that off of that. I'm getting energy today. Angels, come into the space, please. So, number 38. My angels don't always show themselves. Sometimes they're here, but they don't actually. They are here with their energy, but they don't always come in as orbs. So, we got to be fair. So, let's have a little look, Ski. I hope I can blim find it, because it doesn't go by the numbers. Number 38. 1 minute, guys. This would help. So, we've got to be fair. Essential message. Right, this is, essential meanings. This is to do, I thought it was, to do with balance. There you go, justice. I was feeling justice on this card. Right, so balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. So, the oracle's message of this card is, I'll try and balance it without keep moving it because I've got a habit of doing that, guys. I do apologise. Right, life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being from stasis, I don't know what stasis is, guys. Right, so you basically go from being still to doing. From discovering to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. I'm getting energy, I am. Right, so if you're in a relationship, I'll just leave it there, guys. Right, so relationship message. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. Okay, guys, so just take it where it fits with you. So you might be in a place where you might be in a relationship, or you might have had a relationship where someone does want to talk to you, or you want to talk to them. You want to balance things out. Maybe you want to listen to what they got to say. Maybe they should listen to what you've got to say. So just in your heart, you might want to connect to someone else. You might want to also connect with someone to take action towards them. Or like it says, you might just want to do it because the best kind of relationship is one which is of mutual benefit. I don't know why, but I just had laying down the sword. So you might want to get a bit of peace with somebody, I'm feeling. So we've got prosperity message. Now is a time for even exchanges. Justice will prevail and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you'll be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you're compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiations. So remember that all things must be fairly recompensed. Keep this as your truth, and so it will be. So we got, if you want this as protection as well, guys, injustice and inequity are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or are called to answer for a personal slight. Right, so you will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference with this. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. All right. So you'll know where this fits with you guys. So you've got chopped wood. So you may have something you need to clean up. Like literally as in, it could be a relationship. Could be something to do with your past. Could be something to do with a job. Could be something to do with like, I'm getting a business as well. You might have a business where you've got to do. This could be family, friends, colleagues. Okay. So just put it where it fits with you. So 42, number 38, chopped wood, and to be fair. All right, guys. I didn't realise they were so long in that book. I hope you ain't switched off. Get back here. So anyway, I know now anyway, because I'm learning the cards. So what I know now is the ones that take longer, I probably just do one rather than two. So let's see, what am I guided to on here for you? Oh, she's dreaming. I thought she was crying, bless her. She's having a little dream up. Right, we will have Angel's Abundance. You can hear a little snoring. It's very glary, isn't it? It's my little chipolata. That's what I call my little gypsy. She's my little chipolata. My ears are ringing. Angels, come in if you're here. So we'll have a little look. So I do like these cards. They're very pretty. And we'll see what abundance is coming in. But I'm feeling that as in you might need to clear up a situation with somebody or something that's been bothering you. And listen, you might be you're getting your justice and things are weighing up now. And this is what I'm getting as downloads. So if something you've been working very hard at, could be yourself, could be the work you put in helping other people, you could have helped someone a lot less fortunate than you, I'm feeling, that didn't help you back. And you're going to be compensated by the universe for what you've done. And I'm feeling things are going to be balanced out for you because of what you've done and the work that you've put in yourself. I'm also feeling that you've already cleaned up a lot of things already. I'm getting this as a little bit of justice, like from past with you. I'm trying to get more downloads on that, guys, to put it in a like kind of way where we understand it better. But you might understand the cards. I understand the cards, but I don't talk like that. It's a bit above me. Seriously, it is. Oh, that wanted to come out. Yeah, see, this is to do with money. Right, so, and again, money. Right, so you could have been in poverty. I'm getting, right, let's go with the first card first. As I was doing the cards, I was getting downloads about justice. So release resentments about money. So it says, right, yes. So the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support golden opportunities, okay, guys? So you could be coming into money and you may need to share it. This has come up for you before, to help other people less fortunate than you. You might even do this. That's why it resonates with you. But also, you might be resenting something about finances because someone might have took your finances. And it might be very upsetting for you. And you might hold a lot of resentment, I'm feeling. And maybe this did push your abundance away. I'm feeling somebody might have made things quite difficult for you. And I am feeling this. I was as I was shuffling. So don't worry. Just see money as a tool that you can use to better the world. So I'm feeling it is. You're resenting something or someone about money. And this might need balancing out. And it could be your justice. That's why them cards come out at the beginning. It could be justice now that you do get this balanced out. Because you could have been in poverty, I'm feeling. I really do. Yeah, I think you did. See, look, it's resonating what I said. You've had to suffer, or you had to sacrifice like money, or sacrifice yourself. And there's no need for you to suffer or sacrifice. Right, you need to just hold on to the intention of undoing any vows of poverty, okay? I feel like you have been in poverty or you're in a little bit of lack. You might be struggling at the moment. Yeah, you might have had a little bit of self-denial as well. So, like, it says here, like, consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. Yeah, so you need to sort of come out of the way of thinking that you are in poverty. Maybe you've got a lot more around you than you realise, not to do with money. And if you consciously realise that, then more money will come to you, I'm feeling. So I'll read you the card. It says, Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made. So you might have made this consciously or unconsciously in your lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So this is about money, this read, more than anything else. So you could have resentments about money, like it said there. So face your financial fears, guys. You might even have fears of, like, you might have 2 little children that you're struggling to look after on your own, I'm feeling there as well. And you might be a bit resentful about money. What I'm getting as a download and being intuitive, I think that maybe you have been left in a little bit of lack and poverty and that you are resentful about this. Maybe you did have to struggle and look after a couple of kids on your own. Maybe you did feel like you was the only one doing this, I'm feeling, and like you had a lot to carry on your back. Maybe you are a very big angel and you help a lot of people as well, I'm feeling. Right, so when you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, you can they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realise that you, in fact, have nothing to fear at all. And that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So you could be like having doubts, like self-doubts. And maybe you have been successful before in your life and you've still struggled. I feel this. I feel that even though you've worked, you might have worked your arse off, basically. And maybe you feel like, I pay all the bills and I'm still left with nothing. Maybe you need to expose this to the light and make people aware of this. That you, in fact, are struggling and that you need help. Be honest with yourself. Maybe you feel a little bit frightened that you haven't had the successes that you thought you would have. Maybe you feel a bit of a failure. Well, don't feel a failure. Don't let it control you, guys. Yeah, I feel you may need to put this to the light and tell someone that you need help. Maybe you've had to ask someone for help and had to face the realisation that you are having financial fears. And you might even be waiting for your money to come through or waiting for whatever to come through as in to do with your abundance. Maybe you're waiting too much and you're concentrating too much on what you want to come towards you, and you're not realizing what is already around you and that you don't need as much as you think you do. Maybe you're used to living like that. You could have had a partner that helped you and supported you, and you might have had quite a good life, and now you're in a different circumstance where you can't live that like that anymore. And maybe you need to realize that the beautiful things around you are your children, and you need to give them like more playtime than money and buying them stuff. I'm feeling maybe go out, maybe put your emotions more into like your children. I'm feeling a little bit choked. I feel someone here is struggling, and you might need to get some donations coming your way. You might need some help. And I feel that you might have given a lot to other people. Maybe you've got some kind of organisation where you donate things to people and you give a lot away. And maybe you should rein that in a little bit and like start looking after you, I'm feeling a lot off of this card. And I'm feeling that you are either a single parent, or this is what was in your past. Maybe like you always did everything on your own, and you've always been quite fearful of getting into debt. You have nothing to fear, guys. I feel a little bit choked up, and I do. You have nothing to fear. Everyone who's successful, whether they're successful working or not yet, everybody has struggled in their life, and they have. Even if they don't like to admit it, they have. And I know it doesn't matter about other people, but I feel maybe you might be like that, like feeling like there's other people around you that's probably got money and that they've got it all right and you haven't. Don't focus too much on money, okay? Because money is an earthly thing. And I'm feeling a lot off of this card, and I am. Maybe you need to like just release it. Maybe you are very resentful about something. Maybe something is really like annoying you. I feel that you was, and I will repeat myself because I'm guided to, guys, because I'm getting downloads as well, and I'm picturing somebody on their own, that I feel that you are going to rise like a bloody phoenix, and I do. And I feel like you already have a lot of abundance, and you are abundant in yourself. You might like birds. You might have peacocks as well. Peacocks are very strong, you know. Yeah, you might have been around someone that was wearing a mask, I'm feeling as well, and actually masked how much you was successful. You was beautiful, you are. Someone might have tried to hide you as in how successful you could be. I'm sure peacocks are very strong and like to show themselves because all the feathers that they've got. Because I can see a little peacock feather on this card. You don't need to suffer him. I think someone did make you suffer. Someone did sacrifice you. I feel like someone tried to put you in a disguise and hide how beautiful you were and how successful you could be, and that you could. There's no phoenix on there, but I'm getting that you are rising now to who you are. You're seeing yourself for who you are. Someone did try to hide you. How beautiful, how glamorous, how admiring you are to people. You could be a really good-looking bird. And I mean that as in we call a woman a bird in the UK. You could be a very beautiful woman, a very beautiful lady. Yeah, don't worry about money, darling. I feel like somebody put you in a different direction where it did put you in poverty. And like I said, you've been very fearful. It's been very hard for you to face these fears of being like without money. And you might have felt a failure. Be free of these fears, guys, because I think this is being exposed. I think people are aware of this now, and people are realising that this happened to you, and you're going to be very successful, and you are. And I think you're going to be very successful because of the fact that you've struggled, and that once you release this fear of this money situation, then you will succeed in whatever you're doing. And you're very graceful. I feel you're very graceful. I feel like you're like, yes, this is me, and I am me. Someone's kept you hidden. I really find that on that card. Look, because she's wearing a mask, look. And see the peacock feather there, look, and all the... But I reckon you are gorgeous. Someone hid you because of how beautiful. And you may have struggled with a couple of kids. So I do feel that, guys. You got a beautiful nature. You have. You've got a really beautiful. You might like gardening. I think you're a right little angel. I think you like spending time in nature. I think it makes you feel better when you're outside, like if you're within the wildlife or around birds or trees, or maybe you've got a garden and you like tending to your garden. You're going to get a lot of abundance from God if you just go outside and start walking or like hiking or just spend time with your pet. Maybe you like to walk the dog. Maybe that's when you do a lot of meditating and you like to sit around like the wildlife. Maybe you like to hug a tree. I feel this with you. I feel like you really like to sit under the stars and you like to look at things around you and you notice a lot around you. I'm getting birds a lot in this, and I am. That's when you connect better with the divine, when you're in nature. I feel like you need to pull yourself away from like normal mundane chores. Because when we had that card at the beginning about the chores, I feel like you've done a lot of that. Like maybe you've been in a lot and you've done a lot of cleaning, you've done a lot of sorting out, and now you need to get out. I feel you need to get like what I'm getting from Dana, you need to get out into nature. Maybe this is what you're doing now, and that's why I'm picking up on it. And you may have been I'm going really cold, guys. Like you might have been in a place where you couldn't go out as much, you couldn't enjoy the nature, and that's what you love and you do. I'm really getting like you're a gardener or something to do with outside and watering plants, and you like the sun. You might even like lavender, because I can see lavender here. You might love lavender. You are an angel. You really are. I feel like you're very like, I feel you're growing, but I feel like you're just beginning to feel yourself now, because I feel quite choked up, and I do. I feel someone's suppressed you. I feel like doing this. Do you do this? Like, because you can see in my eyes, I'm getting really emotional. I feel you've been a little bit like this. Maybe you did this when you was younger. You used to hold your sleeves for protection. Because I'm feeling quite emotional. I'm feeling like you do a lot of this with your sleeves. So I don't do this, and I don't. You need to meditate, and you do. You need to get outside. Go and sit by the water. I wanted to say the sea, by the water. Just do some activity that connects you to the outside, or maybe that's what you're doing now. Bless your heart. I really feel choked at the moment. I do. I feel like you are being more free now, but I do feel like someone got you in a lot of debt, kept you hidden. And I think they took away your bloody shine, mate. They took away who you was. And now you're realising how beautiful you are. And I feel your water in your own garden is in yourself. I feel like you've always looked after yourself. Like, it's always been you that's had to do everything. Like, always you that's had to do the bills. It's always you that's had to do the kids. It's always you that's had to water your own garden. Like, there's no one been there to help you. So I really feel emotional, and I do. And don't feel bad, because you're a bloody warrior, and you are. Whoever's watching me, be proud of yourself, yeah? It's better to do things on your own, and it is, because then you know that everything you've achieved, no one can take it away from you, because you did it yourself. And yeah, you might have worked hard. I feel like you might have worked hard in your life. And I feel your life has changed a little bit from how it used to be, and you're finding it quite hard, or you did, to adapt to not having as much as you used to. But do you know what? Money means nothing, darling. And yeah, girls got to eat, mate, but you can still get donations. You could still get charity to give you food. You could start growing your own food, you know what I mean? And just do things that feed your soul, darling. That's what I feel like. Right, we're on 38.58, so 88 might be a number for you. So I hope you enjoyed that read, darling. I feel a bit emotional for you, and I do. Be proud of yourself where you've come. Honestly, I just feel like someone watching me. You've had to do a lot on your own. I do. I really do. I feel like you've had to be like the mum, the dad, like, but no one's been there for you. I feel like no one's actually like, I don't feel like you've had anyone to turn to. That's what I feel like on this. That you're very beautiful. Please know you're very beautiful, and be proud of yourself, and just put things into yourself. Feed your soul, yeah? And just know that everything around you is what you need. And when you know what you need, God will send you what you need, and He will. Pull yourself away a little bit from worrying about money all the time, I feel. So guys, if you like the video, like it. If you've subscribed, and I really appreciate if you're a new subscriber. Sis has thrown me this reading, and it has. And if you are a loyal subscriber, I thank you for all your support, and I do. And if you've just come along to the channel, you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to press that notification button. I've got so many downloads going in my head. I feel like some of you feel a bit achy and tired, and like you've had enough of just looking after like everyone else, and now you feel like you want someone to look after you. Well, look after yourself, because you're your own best friend, and you are. And don't worry, babes. It's all right. You'll be all right. And I love you, and I do. And thanks for coming to my channel. And this has been Kerry Laid Up Bare, and I will see you soon. And namaste, guys. I love you. Merry Christmas, guys. And if you're on your own, don't worry. I will be on your Christmas Day, because I'm on my own, and I don't care. I love being on my own Christmas Day. And yeah, so you won't be on your own. I'll be here, and I will do a few videos. I might even go live, and I might not be able to talk to you though, because I don't know how to set it up, but I will be here for you, all right? And I love you, and well done for all the work you do. And if no one's told you today, guys, I'm really proud of you, and I am. And I feel very emotional on this read, and I do, because I can feel your energy. And I love you. And if no one's told you, I love you. Be strong, okay? Because you are.